This video will look at setting up your classes and adding students to them. In order to first set up a class, you need to go down to the specific content you want that class to have available to them. So I would click into Associated Course Content for Physical Science. Once I get in there, I have my three tabs: Browse, Manage and Assign, and My Files. So I want to go into the Manage and Assign tab. And from there, I have my different options. So what I want to do is I want to go into My Classes, and I want to create a class. I'm going to call this Physical Science, second hour, and I adjust the grade level. This is 8th grade. I don't want to use simplified login. That's really for elementary classes with a pictorial sign-in. I hit Save. Once I save that, I need to go in and add students. So I'm going to click in my Add Students button. And then as it comes up, I have some different options. Now, what I want to do is I want to find all of my students, and you notice it's automatically come up. I want to find all of my students with my redemption codes. If I don't do that, if I go in and say I want to find all students and hit search, it's going to ask me for a first name, last name, or username. So initially, to start out with, I'm going to say find the students with my redemption code. I see them listed below that have redeemed my physical science code. I'm going to check those. Now, I don't have to check all of them. I can check only the ones I want in this class. So a couple of these students are in other sections. And then when I check the ones I want, I simply scroll down and hit Save. It then lists those students for that specific hour. Now, let's say later you need to remove one of these classes. They leave, or they go to a different class. You simply click Remove Student from Class. If you need to add another student, and let's say we have this, I need to add a student that first signed up in another teacher's class, so they have this book, but they don't have my redemption code. I could simply go in here and say I want to look up Einstein, but I don't want, it could be any student. It doesn't have to be my redemption code, and I'm going to search for that student. Well, there's Albert. I'm going to add Albert to this class as well, and I'm going to hit Save. So that's how I actually go in and create a class and then add students to my class. The Manage and Assign tab, My Classes, create a class, or you can edit a class with different information. Add my students either one at a time or with my redemption code. To remove the student, simply click this. And one last feature, if a student comes up to me and says, I can't remember my password, you can go into the class and simply click on Profile. And from Profile, you have listed their username. You can go down and actually then change their password right here. So that student now is able to access ConnectEd again. That's how simple it is to set up a class and to add students to it in ConnectEd.